guys, I'm going to be giving you a quick tutorial on how to use a website called Voki, and this is the one that any K through 12, I'd say specifically K through 5 students, but you can use this in upper grades as well. The site is called Voki, and it's a storytelling site where students get to create different characters and use a variety of different backgrounds, different characteristics, like both physical and mental, and then give those characters a script for like kind of a storytelling app. It's a really, really cool website that I learned about last semester, and I've played around with it. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of really good potential for lessons, and just a lot of fun for students to play around with. So the first thing you're going to do is go to this site. So it's voki.com, and you're going to create an account there. And creating an account is super easy, super quick. All you need is your name and your email, and it's super easy. It's free, and you can even label yourself as a teacher, and then in your future classroom you can create a collaborative site where all of your students can use this account too, so it's a really fun one. So I go right over to create because my account is already logged in, and this is going to look a little spooky. It's they have an automated character come up as soon as you log in. They give you a randomly generated one. So I've got this guy over here. This is the one who they gave to me for this one. And you can see he just kind of follows my mouse and everything. So let's say a hypothetical lesson, you are giving your students a character that they need to research. So it can be a historical character, any kind of person you want, and then what they need to do is they need to create that character on this site, and then I will later show you how to create a script for them. So let's take Abraham Lincoln. Let's say we're going to do Abraham Lincoln for our character. So you go over to here and you can choose what type of characters you want to do. So they've got animals, they have people. These are just randomly generated, like big variety of different people. You can go down and they have a bunch of different types of people. So they have like Greek mythology, they have historic characters, which, oh look, Abraham Lincoln is already on here. So they have Einstein, they have Benjamin Franklin, they have a whole bunch of different ones. They have modern political figures. So they have Barack Obama. They have a bunch of different characters. It's really fun to go around and play with. So look we found one for Abraham Lincoln. So that's a pretty easy, quick little one that we can do. Then you can choose a background for that character. And this is where you can tell your students, try to pick a background that is pretty relatable to that character. Like let's see what we can do here. Abraham Lincoln is probably not going to need a background where he's like at the beach or underwater. Like if we could find one that is a little bit more relatable to him, that would be perfect. So here is one that is where it's an American flag. That's a nice, that's considering he was the 16th president, that's a nice little one that works for him really well. And then you can change things about the character. So you can change their eyes, their hands, and that's more so if you have students who have picked a character who doesn't have a generated avatar already, so if they're creating their own character, but it's still a fun little thing that they can go and play around. And this is where the voice one is where they have the most potential for learning. So part of another lesson that you can do is that when they're researching their character, they create a message, and then this character will say this message. So let's say hello, and then you pick which voice they're going to use. So you have voices with different accents and different, so you can have a girl's voice, a guy's voice, all from these different voices. And so let's go this one.
Hello.
And you can see that he will say whatever you say. And then, so these can be a way to have students introduce their character. So you can start off with, hello, my name is Abraham Lincoln, and I am the 16th President of the United States. I led the U.S. through the Civil War, and was assassinated in 65. So this is where they could be researching, and then they put their findings in here, and then listen to how it's going to sound. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Abraham Lincoln, and I am the 16th President of the United States. I led the U.S. through the Civil War and was assassinated in 1865.
And then if you can find a way for this to be in a classroom setting, then each of their students can have a brief little history lesson and then talk about their characters and then present them through this platform. I really love this platform and I think it's great. And then the fact that I didn't even realize till just recently that you can have it on a classroom sharing one so that all of your students can collaborate with each other and create it. But really, Voki is a really fun site for students to use. I'd say more so for K through 5 students, but you can have, I think, students of any level doing this, and they'd have fun just playing around with it too. But I see a lot of really good potential for learning lessons on here. But no, that is it. So I highly recommend if you are going to be a K through 5 teacher, or if you can find any way to use this, Voki is definitely a very good site to use. Thank you guys.